Hello dear students, you're welcome to this new master class. Today we are going to talk about how to write about animals. We are going to write a paragraph about animals, okay? We are going to talk about the structure or some ideas of how to improve writing, okay? Let's start. First of all, we are going to read some quotations. For example, our prime purpose in this life is to help others. And if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them. By Dalai Lama. It's much easier to show compassion to animals. They are never wicked. By Haile Selassie. These are two quotations. As you can see, these are phrases. A quote is a phrase of short piece of writing taken from a longer work or what someone else has said. For example, here we have a quotation from Martin Luther King's famous speech, "I have a dream. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." This is his famous quotation. Okay, this is a famous phrase. Let's continue. Now, to quote is to repeat the words that someone else has said or written, usually with credit acknowledgement. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. By Franklin Roosevelt, President of the United States. Now, what is writing? Writing is the process of using symbols, letters of the alphabet, punctuation, and spaces to communicate thoughts and ideas in a readable form. Also, writing is the act of creating a persistent representation of human language. A writing system uses a set of symbols and rules to encode aspects of spoken language, such as its lexicon and syntax. Finally, writing is a system of graphic symbols that can be used to convey meaning. Okay? Next, we are going to talk about how to improve writing. Here we have a paragraph, and we are going to analyze it. Okay? Let's start. First, in writing, you have to write a catchy title. For example, Humans and Personal Growth. Okay? You have to think about the best title for your writing. You can write it at the end of the writing. When you finish the paragraph, you can think about the catchy title. Don't forget it. Okay? It is very, very important. Now, in the introduction, we use a quote. For example, "I think having an animal in your life makes you a better human," by Rachel Ray. It is an important quotation. It is very important to start with a quote in the beginning of the intro. Okay? Next, when you write your intro, you have to use supporting sentences. Don't forget supporting sentences. It is going to help you with your ideas in order to build your paragraph. Okay? We are going to talk about the body of this writing. In the body, you have to use transition words like first, then, also, or moreover. They are going to help you with the transitions of your ideas. You are going to order your ideas with these words. They are very, very important in the writing process. Next, finally, in this case, we have the conclusion. I think we are using I think in order to finish your writing. It is very important because it is a summary of the previous information you have written. Don't forget the conclusion. You have to write the key ideas from the previous information. Okay? Next, in the forum, we are going to talk about important information. For example, you have to write your own definition of a quote. What is a quote? Okay? You have to think about it, and you have to give some reasons why are quotes used in writing and speech. List at least 2 reasons. Okay, you have to give reasons of the importance of quotes. Number 2, what are the essential components of an effective introduction? Okay, don't forget to think about the importance of an introduction and the components, and you can research some other ideas of how to write an effective introduction. It is very important because you have to write a good introduction in order to catch the attention of the reader. Finally, you are going to think about how should the body paragraph of a writing be structured. Okay, in this case you have to remember the transition words and try to research about more ideas about the body of a paragraph, because you can use another techniques or ideas or words in order to write a good writing or a text. Okay, it is very important you to practice writing, and you are going to be a good writer. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed these ideas. Okay, and try to improve your writing. Bye-bye.